Hi, YouTubies! Wait, is it recording? Hi, YouTubies! It's me, Zachary Michael. Also, how y'all doing? Oh my god, I just remembered something I was going to talk to the Twitch chat about prior to starting this, and we just didn't get to it because I was talking about all my fun holiday experiences. So maybe at the end of the reaction, after we stop recording for YouTube, we'll come back. We'll come back to it. But y'all just got to remind me. And also, only if I have time. Because if I don't have... Well, I don't have any plans tonight. I just got to take the dogs out after this. So, just remind me. And then after you remind me, then I just have to remember what it's about. And YouTube, this is what you're missing out on. Exclusive Twitch content. Exclusive content you can only get on twitch.tv/thezacharymike. I'm like, what? My hair's fine. My hair's okay. Anyways, besties, I just knew. You want to write it down, bestie? You know what? That might be a good idea. I'm writing it down right now. Thank you so much, Awuga, for that brilliant suggestion. Zach performing a tubal. I don't know what that all means. I don't know what that means, Brenda, but sure. Okay, so I figured the best way to get back into reacting today was with some Cherie from Not Sure What's Cooking, because old girl is over here making stuff with her Christmas leftovers already. That's what whatever this is and this thumbnail is. So that's where we're going to start. And then there's some other videos. This one's only 3.5 minutes long, so I feel like we can do 1 or 2 videos at least. Maybe 3 if we're lucky. But there were some other videos that I didn't go watch the last time we watched her, because she made that chicken meatloaf. And that chicken meatloaf, that video was like 20 minutes long or something. It was much longer than it needed to be. Did she make puppy chow? I think so, but also... Every time I've ever watched one of her dessert videos, they've all seemed fairly normal, just for the record. So that's why I don't usually pick those to react to, because I love puppy chow, and I imagine it's good, you know? Bro, Mike is edging the 69 so hard. Mike really does want to put the 69s in the chat. We're not quite there, but we're almost there. We're almost there. All right. So, this video is called, Have You Ever Wondered? What can I make with all these leftovers? So, if you're ready to see what Cherie's making, what Cherie's cooking, you could put some 69s in the chat. And that's how... If you're new here, that's how I know that you're ready to start the reaction. It's kind of an old trick I learned while I was an elementary school kind of teacher. I didn't ever actually end up teaching elementary school, but as an educator, it's a little trick I learned so that I could see that everybody was ready.
I'm here to tell you, she should have just made sandwiches.
Oh, well, thanks for the kind of sort of not spoiler alert, Jamie. Appreciate it. And by I do feel like I need to clarify real quick. I didn't ask children to say 69 so that I knew that they were ready. But like a teaching trick is to get a visual cue from your class that they're ready. So you'll be like, all right, work on this problem. When you're done, you can set your pencil at the front of your desk so I know that you're ready to move on. You know, it's one of those situations. So I say, just so I know that the chat is ready to get started today. Sometimes I feel like I got to remind people why we do this, you know? And so that's what we're doing. Does that make sense? I'm just fucking talking and talking and talking. We gotta get to. All right? What if you're not ready? There's no alternative option. You just have to be ready. All right, let's wait. I hope the volume is all good. Let's just get to.
Hey y'all, Cherie here with
Hi.
Not Sure What's Cooking.
Is this ham? I think it's ham because that's a pineapple, right? Those are pineapples.
Well, I bet you're wondering, what can I do with all those leftovers?
You know, she's always adding the emoji, but do y'all see the sparkles that she's added? Do y'all see the sparkles? Oof, the color balance? Is that an issue on my end or her end? Is that's her problem, right? My color balance is fine.
Bet you're wondering, what can I do with
The glitz
all
and the
those
glam
leftovers?
of ham.
Well, I am fixing to show you one dish here. All right, so
Let's get to
your ham and cut it up. Well, not cut it up, just tear it apart and get you some of that pineapple and put it in here. Then the next thing you're going to do is get you some of that turkey.
We're getting the turkey and the ham.
Do the same way, just tear it apart and mix it in here. Okay, in the meanwhile, while you're doing that, go ahead.
Wait, is that
and
turkey
mix
just
it
sitting in its
here.
own juices?
Okay.
Is that turkey juice? I guess that's what happens, right? Is that what happens when you make a turkey? I don't know. We didn't have turkey on Christmas. We had fried chicken, as I pointed out. That's turkey squirt. Or is that just grease? That could be grease.
In the meanwhile, while you're doing that, go ahead and preheat your oven to 400.
Okay. We gotta bake everything 1,200 times. If you're new to Cherie, you gotta preheat the oven to 400 degrees because we're about to put in and take out and put in and take out 1,200 times. Okay. What do you know about putting in and taking out 1,200 times? That's what I would like to know.
Get you a pan and spray it down, or oil it with butter, either way.
Oil it with butter. Let's go.
All right, now get you 2 big old spoons full of the juice from the ham. See, mine's still cold, but it's like that jelly kind of look. But anyway.
Wait. It's a jelly kind of look. What is the jelly kind of look? Wait. The jellied like grease? The jellied fat? I love her. I'm going to subscribe. You absolutely should. If you like old Cherie, you absolutely should subscribe to her. Absolutely. I would assume what she means by jelly is she means the congealed fat. Yeah. That's what I would think.
Still cold, but it's like that.
Also, why does it say whoopsie at the bottom? What does whoopsie mean? What part is the whoopsie?
Kind of look. But anyway, get you 2 spoons full of that. Then get you 1 jar of German-style sauerkraut.
Love my cream of wheat.
Jellied ham squirt.
Not the jellied ham squirt. Brenda, thanks for the 100 biddies.
This is the best sauerkraut to use in this recipe. But if you can't find it, just get whatever.
Girl, what?
Now
You gotta
mix all.
If you're gonna film with your phone, you can't be covering up the microphone like that, girly pop. I can't hear you.
All that together. All right, now get you 2 green onions, and you're going to chop those up. I use scissors just to cut them up.
Okay.
And cut those up and mix it real good. All right, as far as the...
Sub, what about Dom? What about Dom? There's pineapple and sauerkraut in the recipe, yes. And congealed ham fat as well. There's a lot going on. There's a lot. What is Mike saying in the chat? Arg sauerkraut. I might have to marry her too. Do you want me to ring up the old Lisa? The old Lisa's halls? Lisa! Lisa! If all it takes is sauerkraut, I'm sure we can get Lisa some sauerkraut for you.
Turkey and the ham, you just use whatever you want. I'm just making a small casserole with this.
Oh, y'all know how much I love a fucking casserole over here on this channel. Woo-wee.
It's a great way to get rid of some of that turkey and ham, you know, that you
You can always
Get
just make a
sick of it after a little bit.
sandwich.
Now I've got 2 other recipes.
I think I'm already understanding what Jamie was saying at the beginning of this, which is you really could have just made a sandwich. you really could have just made a Sammy.
And with these leftovers, so keep a watch out for those recipes.
Oh, you're gonna make
All
more
right,
leftover
all those green
content?
onions cut up. Get you some cheese. It really don't matter what kind. I just had this little bit left.
Of course it don't
put
matter
that in
to
there.
you.
And the cheese don't really matter either. That's my dog barking. But the cheese don't really matter either. All right.
Wait. I was like, of course it doesn't. I honestly, I think the thing is that cheese is not needed. But then I paused on this, and that looks like cranberry sauce. Is that cranberry sauce? It has to be, right? If these are Thanksgiving leftovers. I don't know. I don't know. Cherie, what exactly is cooking over here? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm late. What is this supposed to be? It's her Christmas leftovers. Her Christmas leftovers casserole that she's making. Split up already. Oh, Mike, what did it? What was the deal breaker for you? I thought you were gonna marry her because of the sauerkraut. What's the thing that's putting the nail in the coffin? I don't understand what problem you could have with it. It looks so good. Cheese does matter. I really don't think that this probably needs any kind of cheese. I don't know that it needs most of the ingredients, but is that zoom on my... No, there was a truck outside my home that went by.
Right now, with the cranberry sauce you've got left,
diabolical.
About 2 tablespoons of it in there, and then mix it up. All right, now just...
Now, why can't you even see... I guess it kind of has a red tint to it, but I'm like, she really glopped on that cranberry sauce, and I feel like I can barely tell that it's actually in there.
Pour it in that.
I don't mind, like... I think people use cranberry sauce all the time for, like... They add it to, like, leftover sandwiches and stuff like that. I think there's a world where it could taste good. I think it's the cranberry pineapple sauerkraut combo that's got me concerned, to be honest.
Prepared pan. Make sure you spray it with something, or butter coated or whatever. But
butter
just make
coated.
Sure you do. Now you're gonna put it.
It's
in
fruity.
The
Well, it's not a bad thing to be fruity, straw baby milk. I'm a little fruity. It's fine. It's fine.
Oven on that 400 preheated oven. Look how pretty that looks with those cranberries. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is so delicious. It's got the sweet, the sour taste. It's just.
I think I malfunctioned when she said this is so pretty. If you think this is pretty, could you put a 1 in the chat if you think this is pretty? Put a 2 if you don't. If you don't. Oh, or a 0. Any number that's not a 1 if you don't think it's pretty. Because I'm just like, what? Not somebody named Cat Jerky in the chat. Garrett! Yeah, this looks like somebody named Garrett. It looks like somebody named Garrett! The green onions are the only slightly pretty thing in that dish. I don't know that. I don't know. I don't think so.
So good. So good. All right, now put it in the oven anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
Usually my oven takes 20 minutes, but yours might take a little longer.
What exactly in there needs to be bacon for 20 minutes? Yeah, like, all of this is already cooked. All of these things are already cooked, aren't they? You're basically just warming it up and melting the cheese, and I guess probably the congealed ham fat.
A little less. All right, now...
Did she add crispy onions? I love a crispy onion, but ugh!
Get you some of the...
The last part didn't record, but that's all you do and enjoy.
crispy fried onions.
I do love
and
some French's
parsley,
crispy onions.
And then just...
Sometimes Noel like went through this moment where he was just keeping them things on stock all the time, and sometimes if I wanted a little snack, I would just open it up and go. It's a good thing we don't have those just readily available these days.
Sprinkle it all.
That looks so
there.
dry. And that's it. And that was that. And that was that. Well, damn. Well, shit. The other one, so there were two other things I was considering. I think this is the one where she announced the winner of her 1,000 person subscriber giveaway. And then I was also considering, or maybe not, because that looks like this right here. So we might do this rice one. We might do this rice one as the other thing. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but the video's titled "So Good, Even My Husband Can't Stop Eating It." The rice one is so good. Do it. Okay. So we'll do the rice one. I mean, just looking at the thumbnail, it's like, it really is Flaming Hot Cheeto levels of like red orange. It looks like there's maybe bits of corn in it. Maybe I might see like a hot dog or two. And maybe, it kind of looks like green beans, but I think what I'm seeing is actually probably green onion. And maybe some peas. Listen, that's just my prediction. We'll see what actually ends up in it. We'll see what actually ends up.
Hey y'all, Cherie here with Not Sure What's Cooking.
Red rice!
Well, today
Blah, blah,
I
blah,
am going to be
wheat,
making a...
Hello, little stinkers. Hope we're watching something good today.
If you think Cherie's good, then we certainly are watching something good today. Honestly, good for her if her husband can't stop eating it. You know what? That's so real, bestie. You know, as long as the hubs is happy, what's it matter? What's the matter? Horses, did I say thank you, by the way? Thank you. Thank you so much.
red rice skillet dish. And this is so easy to make. It's all one skillet and that's it.
Let's go.
Alright, so first of all, you're going to need 2 cups of rice, whatever kind you want to use. You can use brown or white, it doesn't matter. Alright, just make sure.
The emoji, the emoji, because you can't really tell anything else that is happening on the screen right now, because I think it's maybe just rice and some water, but just the little drunk face emoji is killing me.
That you wash the rice before you start cooking it. But anyway, put it all in the skillet like this with
Okay,
the
like
water,
so, like that.
3 cups of water and the 2 cups of rice. And you're going to be cooking this or frying it, whatever you want to call it.
You okay, Poe?
On almost medium heat, and you're going to put a lid on it and make sure you cover that. Now, there's no need for any...
Now, why is the water so shiny? Is that just how reflection works, or is that grease?
Seasoning, because Now, there's no need for any seasoning, because what the other steps are is going to season it really good.
Don't worry about seasoning your food, because we will eventually do that.
All right, my skillet rice took 20 minutes on almost medium fire. Like I said, every stovetop is different, so just make sure all the water...
Is that how reflection works, or is that Grease, the Zachary Michael memoir?
This is warped. Is gone. Whatever. Anyway, okay. Next step. Get you 1 bag of mixed vegetables.
You know what? So then I in fact saw green beans, peas, and corn. After all, I didn't see the carrots, but that must have blended in with whatever the red was.
Make sure they're still frozen. Don't thaw them out before you put them in here. All right, put them in there with the rice and stir that up really good.
What happened to the saying, season at every step? Does this not apply to her? That doesn't apply to most of the people I watch cooking on this channel. Most of the people don't season at every step. Or if they do season, they use the same seasoning packet for every single dish they make.
Now you're going to take this off the heat, off the burner. While you're doing this. All right, put that back on the burner.
I've had these Smokies frozen for 2 years and still good. Girl, why do I need to know how long you've had these little Smokies frozen in your freezer for? Why did you have to tell me that? Why would I need that information? Why would I need that?
And turn it on low. And
I do love a little smoky, though.
You don't want this to scorch. Now, get you some little Smokies.
Oh, these are cheddar.
Cheddar cheese.
Okay.
And you're going to cut these up. I know they're little, but you're going to cut them in half.
So cheese does matter here, too, because you want your little Smokies to have cheese in them. Cheese matters.
And then throw them in that skillet. All right, you're going to only use a half a bag.
Girl, no, let's just use all of them. It's been 2 years. If we're going to eat them now, then they all need to go now. If we're going to eat them now, then they all need to go. Cut them all up.
And that's the little bag of the little Smokies. Throw those in there. All right, now get you some sweet and sour sauce.
Okay.
You can buy this at the store.
Is this what's making it the red color? Is she going to put that whole bottle? And that sweet and sour sauce is kind of mostly dipping. I guess not for sweet and sour chicken.
But if you're able to get some from a Chinese restaurant, like I did, we went and ate at this little restaurant in Camdenton, Missouri.
Oh!
This little Chinese restaurant.
Sorry. She is not about to put that all in there. She's just going to dump all of the sauce in there.
And it's just a little hole in the wall, but I'm going to tell you.
Why does the thumbs up have a white background? Why did that happen?
Chinese food I've eaten in a long, long time. All right, so what I'm going to do, since I got this, I am going to pour that in here.
Yes, hot dogs and sweet and sour sauce.
I've got 2 of them, so I'm going to be using both of them. So it's about 2.
Also, if you're just pouring that whole thing in there, this is all going to be like so sickly sweet. It's going to be so sweet. At least from the sweet and sour sauces that I've had, they're so, like, just saturated with sugar.
About 1.5 cups of the sweet and sour. But if you can't get it, this will work just as good.
Oh my God.
All right.
Now that's Garrett. Garrett. Garrett.
Pour that in there.
That looks heinous. Sorry, I really did start this off saying we're not going to yuck somebody's yum. And her husband is yumming, okay? Her husband loves this. He's loving it. He can't stop eating it. But
I'm not through, so keep in tuned. All right, and mix that up really good. And it's very, very important that you know that you've got to keep this heat on low.
Okay.
I mean, very low.
It's got to be low.
This is an easy meal to make. One skillet meal, and it is delicious.
One skillet too many. One skillet too many, Cherie.
All right, now you're going to take a quarter of a...
Are those pecans? Are those pecans? Wait, why pecans? Why are we putting pecans in this? Are walnuts? Walnuts pecans? No, it says pecans on the screen. It says quarter cup pecans. Why is this happening? Why are we doing that? I don't.
A cup of broken pecans. You don't want them real fine, but you want them just broken like in 2 or 3 pieces, the halves.
Her husband likes it a little nutty.
Throw that in there. Look how good that looks. Just
That
like
looks
that.
horrible.
Yummy. I can't wait to eat this. All right, after you get that stirred up, those pecans in there and everything.
I can't even... Oh, I guess I do once I look a little closer. There's pecans right here. Honestly, the pecans kind of look like cockroaches. It kind of looks like a bug. I don't love the pecans. The pecans really took this to the next level of not that.
Put the lid back on it, and remember to keep it on low, and you're going to just kind of simmer it for about...
Why is it fruit punch red? Because she took sweet and sour sauce that she got from a Chinese restaurant, a whole, like, takeout tub container of sweet and sour sauce, and poured it on some white rice.
I don't know, probably about 15 minutes or so, and then I'll show you what's next. All right, now I'll get you one little can.
Get rid of the fucking canned mushrooms! No! The texture nightmare. The texture nightmare that is this fucking dish. Because you got the sticky from the sauce. You got the slimy from these fucking mushrooms, from this canned mushrooms. You got weirdly crunchy from the pecan. That's a no from me, dog. This sounds like a textural fucking nightmare in my mouth.
Mushroom pieces. You can use fresh mushrooms. All right, now I'll get you some little mushroom pieces.
Wait, what does blopper at the bottom mean? What is blopper? Does she mean blooper? Does she mean blooper? My God, lady, just put worms in there and call it a survival show. This whole recipe is a fucking blopper, if we're being honest. A fucking blopper.
You can use fresh ones, but I was going to take mine out and I smelt them and they didn't smell too good. So
Blooper less than 3.
Hex Heathen, thanks for your 4th month of subscribing. Thank you so much.
But I was going to take mine out and I smelt them and they didn't smell too good. So I had to get a little can of them. All right. So
I smelt it and it didn't smell too good. Did you look at this recipe? Because it doesn't look too good. Maybe we should start from scratch. Maybe we should just get something from a can.
Put those in there.
Look at those mushrooms, though. They look gross. I fucking hate a can. I hate any mushroom, but a canned mushroom especially. Them shits are too slimy.
Now you're going to turn the heat up just a little between medium and low. And
I would never recreate this. I will never.
And There's still one more step after this is done. All right, it's yummy and ready to eat, and I can't wait. This is what it looks like.
Garrett!
All right.
God bless you. I will put some prayers into the universe for you, Cherie, because I feel like your stomach's gonna need it.
Now, just get you a little soy sauce and just drizzle
I think there's probably enough salt on this that you don't need to add soy sauce.
a little bit on the top. And I've already tasted of it, and it tastes great. This is a 1 skillet meal right here.
And that's, like I said, 1 skillet too many. 1 skillet too many. Would you eat this? I don't. As is in its current state, no. I could maybe pick around the mushrooms, but honestly, no. I sure wouldn't. It's a no for me, dog.
And this cost me less than $6 to make.
That's $6 too many. $6 too many.
And look how much you got. I mean, this is enough to feed 4, 5, maybe 6 people. All right?
It's enough to feed 1 Chantal.
Oh, I hope
Sorry,
you
that
enjoyed
was
this video.
that was below the belt. That was I should have said that. Cut it out. Cut that in post. Cut that in post. Cut that in post. Cut that in post.
Video, and just remember,
Honestly, I would feed this to Chantal, though. It's what she deserves. It's what she deserves. If it didn't have pecans or mushrooms and the expired Wheaties, would you eat it? Well, if we're really taking out all those things, then yeah, for sure.
if you believe it, you can make this. And until next time, be blessed and safe, y'all. Bye.
Bye. Wait, can you read that? Wait, I gotta make it. I gotta. Does she think other people cook like this? I don't know. Let's see what other people said. Oh my, this looks super delicious. I love everything you added to the rice. Now I know Alma Zabot is over here lying. You're lying ass. Hi, I'm Alma. Yeah, I know you are, and I know you're lying to Miss Cherie. I know you are these even real? Is this even a real? This feels AI generated. It's not AI generated.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel.
Listen, what I gotta tell y'all, I posted about this on my on my close friends. I don't know why I put it on close friends and not just my regular Instagram, but I posted on my close friends. I was watching the news at like from my hometown, and I was like, why do all of these news anchors look AI generated? It just doesn't seem real. But then I told Noel that, and Noel's like, you think everything is AI? And I was like, exactly. Neela Bakery said, you made this delicious dish very interesting and attractive. Thank you. I will definitely make it and teach others, girl. We don't need you. That is not your story. That is not your narrative to televangelize. That is not your mission. No. I mean, I just asked Cherie if I could make the leftover casserole with just ham. Maybe Alma is just trying to say something nice. You know what? Maybe. Looks so yummy. Y'all are liars! Liars from the pits of hell. Alright, wait. Not my channel. I was like, can we fit one more in? I was thinking, well, oh, that's kind of long. What about this chicken slaw delight? That's a shorter one. That's a shorter one. Or what I originally was also thinking, well, what is baked sausage gravy breakfast? That sounds like something we just watched What's Her Nuts do. At thezacharymike, I finally finished Elden Ring. Okay. Do you want a prize? Maybe we watch. I really wanted to do make leftovers into Cajun whatever. Or chicken slaw delight. What do you think? Chicken slaw is a shorter video. Let's do the chicken slaw one.
Hey y'all, Cherie here with Not Sure What's Cooking. Well, today I'm going to be making a honey chicken slaw. Well,
Love my cream all wheat.
Can confirm, would eat the rice.
Not Garrett with an IE. Brenda, is that you? Brenda, did you change your name to Garrett? Thanks for the 100 biddies. Appreciate it. So glad you would eat the rice. I hope everybody's okay. I hope everybody's getting the care and attention they need. Now, what on earth is a chicken slaw delight? Well, we're about to find out. Vanilla almond milk. We're about to find out.
it's a little different, so hopefully it'll turn out good.
YouTubies, I hope you're a big Brenda fans like we are. It's so funny because the YouTube chat really does have their fans, and y'all would be surprised. Even Shay206 has a fan. I screenshotted a comment that was like, I'm Shay206 from chat's biggest fan or something like that. And I sent it to Shay. I said, look, bestie, you got a fan. I said, you got a fan, bestie. You got a fan. I'm just joking. I'm just joking with Shay. I'm just joking because I can't wait to play some Fortnite with Shay later whenever I'm done, because I haven't been able to play any Fortnite lately.
Well, anyway, you're going to need 2 chicken breasts, and then you're going to cut them in little bite-sized pieces like this. Okay, fry it in the skillet until it is complete.
Jamie probably has a lot of fans. There are a lot of people that love Jamie. Maya had a lot of fans for a while. I don't know, Maya. I haven't seen any Maya stands lately. But I would guess people do enjoy the old Brenda. I would think.
Done. I would say maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
The YouTubies really haven't met C-Bent. She doesn't make it around as much these days, but she's a fucking MVP in the chat when it comes to funny shit. I keep in touch with C-Bent because we love to send each other just the most ridiculous, like, off-the-wall TikToks. But yeah, get C-Bent in here for a YouTube recording, and she'll have some fans. She'll have some fans in here.
And, just turn it. Right, now you're going to need 1 bag of the tricolor coleslaw.
Okay. Why does it look so dry?
Bowl, big enough where you can stir it while that chicken is browning.
Okay.
Listen to that sizzle.
All right.
Chicken.
Honestly, so far I feel like this could be okay. The thumbnail looked questionable.
Ooh, it smells so good, you guys. All right, you see how brown that chicken's getting? That's what you want right there.
Okay, good to know.
All right, now add just a little bit of water to
Wait,
it.
that was water?
All right, now add.
It sounds like she's spraying something on it, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound like she's spraying, does it sound like she's spraying, like, cooking spray or something on it?
That's what you want right there. All right, now add just a little bit of water to it and let it soak up that water so it'll be nice and juicy.
You know how you could have kept it juicy to begin with, bestie? It's to not just fucking, like, cook it to death to begin with. It could be juicy if you hadn't done that to begin with. Also, I don't know if you can read that, but that says, this is a cold recipe, winky face.
All right, see how that water makes it like a golden brown?
Is that what the water did?
There's no seasoning in this at all. Okay, so now there's no seasoning in this at all.
What is her issue?
Work ran late, but here is the daily reminder of our hottest man of the year. Every year. The one and only Al Gore.
Al Gorley, thanks so much for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Anyways, back to my question. Why is she like so excited about how this doesn't have any seasoning on it? She seasoned this shit with water, is essentially what she just said. She said you don't need seasoning when you just add water.
Okay, so you want to do that and let it cool for probably about 5 minutes. And in the meanwhile, get your coleslaw and some honey sesame sauce. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pour that into that coleslaw.
Honestly, could be worse. Could be worse. I think it could be worse. As long as she doesn't add too much more, it could be worse. As long as she doesn't come and randomly put in like cashews or fucking strawberry jelly, it could be worse.
Thinking maybe a cup, no more than that because you don't want it soggy. All right, now you take that chicken and mix it in with that slaw and that honey sesame. All right, now after you get that all mixed up, get you some cheese. This is apple cinnamon cheese.
Why are we apple cinnamon cheese? Why are we putting cheese in this? Why are we putting cheese in this? Let alone apple cinnamon cheese.
Mixed up, get you some cheese. This is apple cinnamon cheese. If you can't find it, it doesn't really matter what kind of cheese, but I'm going to put it in there to give it.
As always, the cheese doesn't matter. The cheese does not matter.
A little extra boost to it, I guess you could call it. But cut that up in little bite-sized pieces and add it to this. All right, and it's your choice about how much you want to put in there, but cut it up in little cubes like this. Then mix it up and chill it for about 30 minutes or so. Y'all, now it's been chilled for about 30 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Look at all that.
Yum, yum.
I mean, it really smells good. And
is that it, though?
Of it. Look at that.
Is that
chicken and that apple cinnamon cheese. Now, if y'all can get the apple cinnamon cheese.
But wait, is that it? Is that all we're doing? Listen, not the worst thing she's made today that we've watched today.
I'm telling you, I think it just brings it to a whole new level. This is so good. So easy. You could eat it as a meal.
So true.
Or you could eat it as a side dish. Either way.
Good to know.
But I hope y'all enjoyed this, and just remember, if you believe it,
wow,
you can make this. And until next time, be blessed and
you
safe.
know what?
Bye, y'all.
It's really important to include videos like that specifically because it lets us know. It lets us know that not everything is the worst fucking thing in the world. not great. I don't know that I would want to, she didn't do any, is that how you generally, like, when you make a coleslaw, do you just put that, like, shredded cabbage in raw? I don't like coleslaw, if we're being honest. Like, maybe that's the first place to start, but maybe we're the ones with the broken taste bud. So true, bestie. So true. Oh, it is usually raw. See, I don't like coleslaw, so maybe I'm not the person to ask. Maybe I'm not. I usually I might like that. I don't usually like the texture, to be honest, and I usually also don't like whatever the sauce you put on coleslaw is. So, cinnamon, sesame, and chicken do not work for me and my family. Well, that's why they always say do what works for you and your family, you know? You feel me? Anyways, YouTubies, I do have to talk to the Twitch people about something after I get done hitting the record button here. So I need to go do that before we log off for the night. But, YouTubies, I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Subscribe! See you next time. Bye!